Hello, you're watching ERi-TV English News Broadcast. I am Salim Brhane. First, the top stories. 20 patients diagnosed positive for COVID-19 in tests carried out today. HIV/AIDS infection rate declines in northern Red Sea region. Indonesia volcano death toll rises as search for missing continues. U.S. military bases come under attack in Syria and Iraq. Domestic news. We have an announcement from the Ministry of Health. 20 patients have been diagnosed positive for COVID-19 in tests carried out today at quarantine centers and testing stations in the central region, southern and Gashwarka regions. Out of this, 12 patients are from testing stations in the central region, 7 patients are from testing stations in southern region. The last patient is from Molki, Gashwarka region. On the other hand, 16 patients who have been receiving medical treatment in hospitals in the central region have recovered fully and have been discharged from these facilities. The total number of recovered patients has accordingly increased to 7,256, while the number of deaths stands at 61. The total number of confirmed cases in the country to date has increased to 7,478. Ministry of Health, Asmara, 5th December 2021. Thanks to the campaign being conducted, the infection rate of HIV/AIDS in the northern Red Sea region has declined. This is according to Dr. Zamui Mokonnen, Medical Director of Massawa Hospital. Speaking at the World AIDS Day observance event conducted in Massawa, Dr. Zamui gave an extensive briefing on the national and global situation of HIV/AIDS. In his briefing, Dr. Zamui stated that even though the infection rate of HIV/AIDS has been declining in Eritrea, particularly in the northern Red Sea region, the situation is still alarming in certain groups of the society in that integrated and coordinated effort of concerned bodies is paramount in putting the situation under control. He further called for sustainable awareness-raising campaigns in the region. Mr. Tawalde Tesfazgi, Managing Director of the Port City of Massawa, on top of the infection prevention efforts being exerted, called on the society and concerned institutions to give care and assistance to those living with HIV/AIDS. World HIV/AIDS Day was observed on 1st December nationwide under the theme Ending Inequality, Ending AIDS, Ending Pandemic, for its 30th time in Eritrea and 33rd time in the world. "56 villages in Tsarona subzone have fully implemented the community-based environmental sanitation program. This is according to administration of the subzone. The comment was made at the recognition ceremony conducted on 28th and 29th November. On the occasion, Hashaso, Gumini, Filho, Aiwa, and Indahaj were declared for fully implementing the community-based environmental sanitation program. Speaking at the event, the head of the health center in Tsarona subzone, Nurse Tesfa Mariam Samera Ab, commended the efforts of residents for fully implementing the program and partners for their contribution. Mr. Haile Mengesha, head of social service in Tsarona subzone, underlining the role of environmental sanitation in ensuring public health, said that strong effort will be exerted in enhancing public awareness and strengthening community-based environmental sanitation activities. Residents expressed conviction to ensure the sustainability of the activities being conducted to ensure environmental sanitation. 56 out of 96 villages in Tsarona subzone have fully implemented the environmental sanitation program, and the remaining 40 are in the process of implementing the program. And now we'll be back with the international news after a short break. Stay. Welcome back. Officials say at least 14 people killed and 98 injured after Mount Semeru's sudden eruption. The death toll following the death toll following Indonesia's Semeru volcano has risen to 14 as rescuers researched village blanketed in molten ash for survivors. In a statement today, a spokesman for Indonesia's Disaster Mitigation Agency, BNPB, said 2 of the 14 people killed by the eruption have been identified. The spokesman, Abdul Mohari, said at least 98 people have been injured, including 2 pregnant women, while 902 people have been evacuated from the villages surrounding Semeru in the East Java province. The volcano, located on Indonesia's most densely populated island of Java, erupted yesterday, spewing columns of ash more than 12 kilometers into the sky and sending searing gas and lava flowing down its slopes. Two military bases used by U.S. occupation force in Syria and a convoy of American troops in Iraq have come under attack amid rising anti-U.S. sentiments in the 2 neighboring Arab countries. Syrian state television reported that multiple blasts were heard at Al-Anf base, which is situated near Syria's borders with Iraq and Jordan, yesterday afternoon. This is according to local reports. It was not immediately clear what caused the explosion. No American troops stationed at the base were apparently injured or killed. On October 20, the U.S.-run Al-Anf base in southern Syria was hit by drones and rockets in an attack that Pentagon spokesman John Kirby described as complex, coordinated, and deliberate. And now, reminders of the top stories. 20 patients diagnosed positive for COVID-19 in tests carried out today. HIV/AIDS infection rate declines in northern Red Sea region. Indonesia volcano death toll rises as search for missing continues. U.S. military bases come under attack in Syria and Iraq. That's all with our local and international news. Thank you for joining us.